You have the cream on both sides. You have the jam on both sides. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick today. Devonshire Splits. Devon Splits. Fantastic creamy jam-filled bun from Devon in the south of England. Delicious, delicious bun. Now they've been changed up. They've now got clotted cream in. People slice up strawberries and things and stuff them in and on the top. But you know, originally it was made with strawberry jam and cream in the bun. But you know, things change for the better. Whatever. But we're going to make it very much like it used to be. We're going to make a bun, slice it diagonally, stuff it full of cream, stuff it full of jam. Devonshire Splits. Come on. Okay, I've got my milk sat here, and what I'm going to do is chuck my yeast in there and let the yeast bloom a little minute. I'm going to just give it a little stir. And it should only take about 5 minutes or so, and we can see that it's starting to bloom and starting to froth up, and then we can just carry on. Nice and easy. Obviously we want it to bloom so we know that it's going to yeast up in our bread. If it doesn't bloom up, we put some more yeast in. And what I'm using today, 250 grams each of bread flour, plain flour. We want soft bread rolls. Now you can use all bread flour if you want, and you can actually use all-purpose plain flour. Just the all-purpose plain flour. You still get a lovely soft bun. Up to you. So we'll just wait for this to bloom and we'll carry on. Okay, there you go. We've got some bubbles there. Look, it's starting to froth up. We can carry on. Right, I'm using the mixer today, the stand mixer. You've seen me use it loads of times. I'm lazy. You can mix it all by hand if you want, but you're kneading for about 10 minutes. And it's easier to knead for 8 minutes and do it on here. Okay, our flour in there. That's our mixture of flour in there with our sugar. In there with some salt. A quick whiz around in there, get the sugar and salt in there with the flours. Mix the flours up. How easy is that? We've got an egg here, so give that a little one of those. Yeast and milk mixture in there. And we have a little bit of softened butter in there. Melted butter works just as well, and I usually use melted butter, but it's softened. Okay, let's get that on the mixer. Dough hook on, up we go, and it's just nice and steady. 8 minutes. That's it, just leave it. Okay, there we go. We've had about 8 minutes. That'll do. Too much noise. Get that off there. Get that off there. Nice dough. A little bit of flour on the hands. Hopefully we've got a sticky dough. I've not even tried it yet. We're going to try it now. But we're going to put some flour on the old dandies. Got a bowl. Should rub that out with some butter actually. A little bit of butter on the old paper. Rub it round there and up the sides. There we go. Okay, empty bowl, dough, a little bit of flour on hand. Let's have that out of there. Oh, it's a good dough. I can feel it already. It's sticky slightly. Oh yeah, that's what we want. There's a bit more in there actually. Let's just get in and get this out. I'm not going to waste any of that. This might be half a bread roll. And all we do is just tuck it over like that, tuck the bottoms in, nice and steady, it doesn't take much, and that is it. We've got a sticky dough here, look, but it's not sticky, which is fine. And then in there, like that, in our buttered bowl, grab yourself something you're going to cover it with. I'm going with a trusty plastic bag, my baking bag. Leave it, doubles in size, that's all we're going to do. Leave it on there, doubles in size, and then we can carry on. Let's have a look in here. Oh, that's what we're talking. That's what we're talking. Right, get yourself a tray and put some parchment paper on it. Okay, we're going to make our bread rolls. We're going to sit them on there. Then they're going in the oven. A tiny bit of flour on here, I reckon. And we drop that out of there. Onto here. Like that. There we go. That looks about okay. We want about 8. So divide it, weigh it, whatever. That's 4. That's 8. Take your dough, fold it in, screw it all in there like that, and make a roll. It's as easy as that. Now you can weigh these out if you so wish, or you can just go along with it and make them as is. And what we're going to do is put that on our tray. Like that. There we go. That's a small one, but not to worry. And then just cover them up. Leave them for about 40 minutes. There we go. That's it. Okay, let's be having a look in here. Oh heck. They're a bit massive, these. Look at those things. Absolutely superb. Okay, in the oven. Straight in. So we're straight in there, 190 degrees. We're going in for about 18 to 22 minutes, somewhere around about there. Now you could have brushed these with milk wash or before putting them in, and when they come out you can brush them with a sugar solution if you want. I'm going to brush them with melted butter. There you go. They are looking superb. It smells amazing in here. We need to get those out, I reckon. Look at those things. Super duper. Look at those. Oh, these have joined up. Look, so have these actually. They're not joined now. Fabulous. Okay, 1 minute, no more. And we brush these with butter. Okay, butter on gives it a nice soft top, nice buttery flavour, and a lovely darker sheen. Now it will soak in, but that is what we want. After all, we like butter. Well, we don't want to be eating it all with butter all over it, do we? It's going to get all over us. So that's going to soak in there beautifully. There are some beautiful rolls right there. I'm just going to put that to one side and whip up some cream. I've already got some strawberry jam here, and we do want to sweeten the cream just a little bit. We're going in there with some powdered sugar. Okay, nice and straightforward. We're just going to whip that. There we go. That's easy enough. Softer peaks if you want, but you know we want that thick cream in here really. Okay, we take our bread roll. This is so important. You have to cut it on a diagonal. Now I'm going to cut it the wrong way around so I can't quite see what I'm doing. I'm going to come here and we're going to come all the way in there. Now we're not going through the bread roll. Come in on a diagonal. Now I cut it the wrong way around, but anyway. And look at that in there. I mean, come on. That is high quality bread roll right there. Okay, now what we always did, get your jam in there and slap it on that side and then up onto the top. You want a slather of jam in there like that. It's got to be fully coated. You don't put just a little blob in, because all you're going to do then is eat bread and cream. So take some of that cream and it goes in there. As easy as that. That is it. That is a fantastic Devonshire split. Get the cream all the way down there. You know, and you can be a little sneaky one. Just put a double jam on there. Now, what's happening with people these days, they're putting bits of strawberry on there or slices of strawberry. But that's not how they were originally, you know. They were jam and cream. There you go. Devonshire split. Let's make another one. Lucky here. Lucky in here. There's no other way of eating this apart from you rip it apart like that. You have the cream on both sides. You have the jam on both sides. The only thing is, you've got a bottom bun and a top bun. Who cares? That is off the charts. Oh man. Sorry about that, but it was a bit of fun. I absolutely love that. The jam, the soft, spongy bread. You've got the cream. Oh, That is truly amazing. The cream is not overly sweet. You've got the jam in there, you've got the bread. That is worth getting covered in cream for. It's fantastic. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make Devonshire split. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. That is amazing. Absolutely love that. Oh, come on. Oh, looky there.